What is up, everybody? My name is X and I'm back with another video, and this video is about the Minecon Earth 2018 summary. So let's get into it. Whew, finally it started. So under the age of 10, yada 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 yada, whatever.
Welcome to Minecon.
Skip.
And we're going to have 2 votes over the course of Minecon Earth. So the first one will have all 3 of the biomes, and then we're going to whittle it down to the final 2, and then we're going to vote on those as well. So you need to make sure you watch the whole of today's proceedings to know when to vote. Of course, you know, we're not voting any of these away. They are going to be all updated at some point. We're just picking the order in which it's going to happen. So don't stress too much about it. But we do want you to go and vote because obviously, you know, the sooner it gets voted in, the sooner you can be playing, which is cool.
So it looks like all 3 of the biomes are going to be added at some point in the game. So it's not like the last Minecon, which only 1 mob was added. So yeah, all of these 3 biomes are going to be added at some point. So that's it. Cool. So finally, the main show has been started. And if you want to watch the intro, then just keep watching it. But if you don't want to watch it, then just skip 1 minute. It looks like they're gonna start a mini game, so let's kind of summarize it.
5, 4, 3, house! Your next build is...
Okay.
Dolphin, fish, boat, rowboat.
Boats, got it!
They tied, so no winners.
Absolutely. My name is Dr. Kate Bieberdorf, and I'm a chemistry professor at the University of Texas at Austin. Hook 'em horns!
Look what we got here. Chemistry.
So this is called elephant. What we're going to do is take hydrogen peroxide, break it apart using a catalyst, and we're going to see if something happened. They're Erlenmeyer flasks. We're going to use a 4-liter Erlenmeyer. Yeah, big one, right? Nice and thick to protect us. And so what we're going to use is take the big one first. Yeah. We're going to use 35% hydrogen peroxide. I like big stuff. I'm from Texas. And penguins are my favorite animals, so I try to support Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah. So whoosh. Okay, here we go. So this is potassium iodide. What we have here is we're going to open it up, you're going to dump it all the way in, and then we're going to step back quickly.
Okay, quickly?
Yes, ready?
Right,
you want to
I'm
count to 3?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
And step back. Yeah! Oh my gosh!
Alright, another mini game.
Awesome stuff.
Okay.
All right, hit the button. No, Joe, come with me. So, we are bringing it into the real world. Instead of playing there, you are going to take these beanbags, knock down each of those zombies. First one's up. What have we got? Spring the other. One more to go. The painting.
Okay.
Very simple concept. You've got a piece.
1, come on.
4 more blocks.
There we go.
Joe, come back in for It's so slimy. Paint and a very minimal window to jump.
Okay.
Jump. Yeah! I'm piling it on. Oh! Okay, here we go. Into the corner. Oh no!
Okay.
This is looking strong. Oh!
All right, I'm gonna have you.
Head.
Okay.
Post. You could end up overrunning it.
You press the button.
You press the button and you come with me. Okay, so a little bit of revenge. I've slightly modified your version of events. So, same amount of beanbags, slightly
Can I
bigger
just go
zombies.
first?
No,
Okay.
get back here. Ready? Go for them. Knock them down. Again, copy the painting. All you gotta do is match the picture exactly and you're good to go.
Just gonna collect them all.
That's what you.
Yeah.
What? Normally it would replace them.
I was saving it for now.
Cards close to the chest,
Oh
and is that gonna be the final block? There we go. All right. Come along with me, knock side. Right. Oh, no. It's 5. What? Time's up. Time's up. Oh, no, mate. Everybody come to the center of the stage. Oh, yellow.
So that's it for the minigame. Now let's get into our next section, and that is the tips from YouTubers to small YouTubers.
Have you ever wondered how to start making your own videos? Next up, we have Big B teaching you how to create authentic videos.
I want to talk to you today about building a channel. I've been dreading this moment.
One of your first ever videos. Exactly, you've got to do anything creative because you have a passion for it, not for any kind of alternate reason.
Make sure you're not too close, not too far.
Yeah.
Make sure you're in a nice, quiet place.
But it can pick up everything, though.
Exactly.
Like, if you've got like a little brother or sister who's running around in the background, it's probably going to hear them.
And the one important thing I learned is really looking into the lens. But I started to stumble a bit, so I started making notes. So make notes.
They're so good.
That's good. Keeps you on track of your topic.
Yeah.
You don't really get lost in what you're saying.
10. What's kind of next after that?
Next after that is just being consistent. Consistency is super important, and consistency builds trust.
Yeah.
I can remember patience is super key.
Yeah.
And I can remember me like being at Minecon Orlando, and what happened at Orlando is I showed up, nobody knew me. So you really gotta, so what I did is I almost took that as motivation. So what I did is I worked really hard, and now look at me, I'm an actual co-host of Minecon Earth.
Right? But it didn't just happen overnight. It just sort of like gently made its way there, didn't it?
Definitely. Nothing happens overnight.
No, nothing.
Exactly, and that's the thing. You need to know the difference between criticism, like constructive criticism,
Yeah.
and just mean comments.
And then the good old custom content. Here we go.
I hope that guy does find his way home safely. We've come to one of my favorite moments at any Minecon. That is the costume contest. First, I have Leo. How are you doing, Leo?
Good.
And why a rabbit? Why did you choose a rabbit?
I have no clue.
And is a blaze your favorite mob?
Not really. It's kind of annoying.
Who the winner would be. And I'm very happy to say that Leo and Lean, you guys are our winners.
Yay, Zambros and the chicken and Leo and Loon, I guess. Congrats. So next one. Next one is about the add-on.
So one of the new things that we're doing now is we're making it so that people can add their own new entities instead of needing to overwrite an existing one.
A chicken in the game, and it became a duck. It would kind of replace the chicken, but now, as this shows, you can kind of have both.
Right. So now we have a new spawn egg for our new entity duck. This is just an example of what someone can create using our new feature.
Yeah, so definitely like in the past with add-ons, you're constrained by the thing that you overrode would determine where it would spawn. So if you tried to override a polar bear, for instance, it would only ever spawn in ice flats. So what we've got now is we have another data-driven text file way you can kind of specify like this thing shows up under these conditions in the world. So these sort of biomes or this lighting levels and stuff like that. You can even say things like this thing's more likely to spawn in the rain and stuff like that.
So I think you have you guys made a scorpion, right?
Yeah, so it's got just kind of a wandering around the desert, encounter this little guy. So it never spawned him myself, and he's got some bigger friends.
I mean, you can see the kind of power of the add-on there. I mean, you can make something kind of pretty much unique.
Correct.
Yeah.
What we've done is we've made it so that in addition to just adding a new entity, we didn't want to constrain the users to using any of the animations that exist with vanilla entities.
Yeah, this one was a lot of fun because we actually got like we wanted to show off something that is obviously not using existing animations in the game. So he's got his upper torso, he's got his rear up animation, kicks at you, and stuff like that, which is obviously new. Pull it all together. So we got custom animations, custom rendering of these guys. Still some limits. So we are actually announcing that we will be having our long-awaited scripting tech preview. So that'll be coming out this year. The focus for this preview is more around
And when can players get their hands on these new add-on features?
Yeah, so the stuff we've been showing today is we will have that out in a beta in October, and we will have it available for everyone on Bedrock later this year.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. That's really awesome.
Alright, so with that out of the way, let's look at the new features that are going to be added in this upcoming update, which is going to be the update Villagers and Pillagers. And this is a really quick preview, so in the next video, which I'm going to be uploading in less than 5 hours, hopefully, I'm gonna be going into more details about this update, so stay tuned for that. So yeah.
Very excited. Did I hear biome vote results?
You did.
Is anybody excited to find out which one it is? Okay, so who gets to do the honors? Agnes?
Tiger!
Tiny Agnes and Jens are very excited over there.
Yeah, we are. And the foxes are super.
Okay, so that's it. So thank you for watching and see you guys in the next video.